this tag of pressure, like this is always something I struggle with, because what happened, like I'm not from a UX field. I started doing this like 6 months back. So then like recently what happened, I got an opportunity in Bangalore. So they discussed everything. I started talking about what is the salary, what is the stipend. I put that forward very clearly. Okay, so they were also very interested in my work, whatever I had done. Then they were like, they gave me certain, okay, we are going to give you this. And I was like, ma'am, it's not possible for me because I have to shift to a new city, I have to live there. Also,
Hmm.
it's a kind of a problem because then it will be a survival issue. Then how will I work in my
Correct.
most optimum state? So then what happened? The HR called me, and I don't know, I should call it a very aggressive tone, but she just told me, you're a fresher. Why are you asking? This is so much for a fresher. And like there are people who are working in 10,000 rupees, 20,000. They are coming from Assam, and she's trying to give examples. They are living, and we are giving you so much. I'm like, ma'am, these are the things I've discussed with people. Not doing this like on some estimate, but I'm ready to work. It's a lot of learning and growth there, but still economically it's not working. So there I felt like there was some kind of pressure tag that probably have to break. Is there something like that, or is it because of me they are putting that pressure tag specifically?
Wonderful question, first of all, because a lot of people experience this. Okay. It's a real situation. Okay. What you are in is not a, don't feel that you are in a wrong situation. It is just you or something like that. Many people experience this. Okay. First of all, first part of the answer. Okay. Classic case of fishing in the wrong pond. You are actually Pushpa. Okay. You watched Pushpa?
Yeah, yeah,
Pushpa had the potential to literally rule the entire mafia. He took charge of the entire mafia. But what was he doing when he started? 500 rupees job.
uh,
He was just
yeah,
waiting
yeah,
there, sitting to be picked. Whoever comes, he'll just go. That is what you're doing.
yeah,
You understood,
yeah.
right? You're going
Okay,
to a place where they are like just hiring people just basis, some common basic qualities. 10,000 rupees, 10,000 rupees, whoever is there, come, 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 come. Wrong place, first of all. Because they don't want people who can think. People who think will not work for 10,000, bro. If I hire someone for 10,000, I will absolutely lock their brain. I'll say, don't do anything else. Simply only do this particular work. This is what I'm going to give you. And these are the charges for doing that. Nothing else. 3 hours you work, this much I will pay. Hourly rate. Right? You're going to the wrong place. If you go there, you are giving logical reasoning for them. They won't even understand because they don't even want you to use your brain. Done. So it's good. Good that you didn't even join. Right? It's good. That's the first part of the answer. The second part, okay, fine. Even if let's say the company is good, you know that someone else is working there and you like that's a good culture and all, but it happened to be that one person is trying to, that enthusiastic HR is going to just negotiate and capture the good in you and reduce your pay because that's good for the business. All this, like, I'm also going to do that. If I'm going to hire someone, I'm going to do that. I'm going to be, come on, Ra, everyone is getting only this much. I don't think I can give you this much. Come on. So I will do that. That's a part of a negotiation game. Because after that, then I'll be nice with you. At that point, I'll be there. You'll accept 25,000 salary. And I'm like, okay, come, done. Like, see, I'm feeling 25 is too less. But anyway, so what in this conversation, we are at 10. Let us say I'm like, I'm going to negotiate with you. That's going to be very natural. Then what does it mean? We should be very good at negotiating ourselves also. How do we make sure that if you invest 50K in me per month, right, which is also less, which is 6 LPA, which I'll say is less for a proper UX designer who creates value. Do not care about what they say about industry standards. Everyone is taking this. I can get a lot of people from Assam, whatever. You said Assam. What is this?
Yeah, they were comparing with like
Doesn't. I
Assam
don't
or
care.
something. Yeah,
I don't care because ultimately you find one person who can impact a business. It is not equal to hiring 100 people from anywhere else. By the way, they are wrong about Assam. Assam has amazing designers. So, okay. But I don't care about it. I mean, you won't say that, but you should not care about it because that's a very bad negotiation reason. Saying that everyone else is available for this and all, like, great. I'm damn sure that there are a lot of people who can work for this particular budget. And as a company, you can always hire such people. But the reason you and me are having a conversation right now means that has to mean something. So I'm going to focus on that and I'm going to talk about how is it that I can impact your business. I'm going to talk about those are actually paid 15 LPA. Probably you don't have that budget, but imagine that you're giving me 15 LPA. right? What if I am someone who can actually take ownership over these kind of, I can work with the three product managers sitting out there. You have how many product managers? You said you have like three product managers. I can work with the three product managers, and in your daily budgets of, let's say, marketing spend, you're spending like 2 lakhs per month or something, 2 lakhs per day. If you're spending, I'm someone who can work on projects which can reduce the marketing budgets, because I can drastically improve conversions and retention and all just through communication changes. Now, compared that to paying this 50,000 to me, I don't think, the moment you talk like this, it's done, because you are negotiating now. They'll be like, okay, I'm too underqualified to even to have a conversation with you. Let me actually make you talk with someone who's senior, and they will decide whether to hire you or not. They will hire you because now they will have a proper value-based conversation. Oh, can you really impact conversions? Can you show me an example of how you think you can impact conversions? Done. Now they are talking. Then let us say if they reject you, no problem. Great. You put your effort to sell something. It did not sell. No worries. Great. But ultimately, there will be some company which will want you for that reason. That match will happen. Right? But you have surpassed that layer of, hiring all the people who just work for those without the brain. You've passed that layer. You're not in that pond anymore. You're talking to someone different.
Got it. Yeah.
Happened to many students of me, happened to me myself. This is literally my first, I was out of college. So my campus placements were supposed to happen next semester, but I was way too enthusiastic. I was like, okay, now let me just go and search. I went to a startup and I walked there. Okay, it was in Hyderabad. I walked in. Okay, I knew they were hiring through some contacts. Walked in and then said, okay, fine, I want to apply for this. Like, okay, fine, write this exam, whatever. They gave some sheet exam. It was not even in UX. I was not even a designer. I didn't even know that design existed. That's the thing at that point of time. So wrote this exam, and the HR took the exam. Like, okay, saw that and like, okay, nice. And then I was like talking nicely. I was talking. She herself called. Okay, I don't think I'm qualified enough to talk to you. Let's actually go and bring. And she brought a senior manager. He spoke to me. I said, okay, done. Like, we can start working. Done. Hired. Right. And then it happened that for some reason they actually had to close the role. It was 6 months were there because my semester has to finish my final year of college. And by the time I was joining, they had to reverse the offer. Okay. So multiple people were there and I was also there. So they had to reverse the offer. So I again went to there. Because at HR I spoke, so I met her and was like, okay, what's happening? And I was like, and then I started speaking. So like, okay, fine. Let me actually make you talk with the CEO of the company. So directly I spoke with the CEO of the company. Went into the interview. All I did was I pitched about how I'm an enthusiastic person. You tell something, I will enthusiastically do it. I'm not someone who will just do it because you told me something. I'll do it with a lot of enthu. I learn more about it. I'll read these books. I've read this book. I've read that book. I want to experiment on this lean startup approach. I saw there was this lean diagram was there actually because a startup diagram was there. So I noticed it and I read it in the lean startup book. I immediately started relating things. And like, I want to do this experiment, that experiment. Let's do this. Done. Hired. Immediately, it was like, okay, start working. The other people did not get the offer, right? Their offers were rejected. I was instantly there. Next day, I started working. Again, simple. All this entire thing is about how do you make sure you sell yourself, put your foot in the door, how do you talk, how do you make sure that you get your voice heard to the right kind of people, talk business, who will not work with you. And I was so lucky because the initial job had 50 layers between the CEO and me, but this job, I was directly working with the CEO of the company. And I learned a lot. I can tell the name. I was working with this company called Zipper, and this founder name is Aditya Vucci. Amazing guy, right? Now he has exited. Like now he has become an investor. Yeah. So amazing guy. I've learned a lot from him. A lot more experiences later also happened in my life, but yeah. So I'm so happy that thing actually they were reversing the offers. And like, if I was like, okay, that's what is happening to freshers. Most freshers are losing their jobs right now. If I only accepted that, gone, I wouldn't probably have had that job or like whatever, that entire opportunity. We should never listen to these things, man. I'm telling you, because you need to understand one truth. The companies are desperate. If an investor is putting money in some product, they are desperate to hire talent. Always note this down. You should never go by these mass numbers which say that, hey, you know what? everyone is being rejected. There are no UX designer roles right now. Nobody is hiring. Everyone is getting rejected. Do not go by these things. There is no competition. Like thousands of people are doing useless stuff. They are not even capable. They are not even designers. They just decided one day they'll call themselves as designers and did one random course and one templated portfolio. They are not even our competition. Right? They are being rejected. Irrelevant people are being rejected. But people who are relevant, they are being desperate to hire these people. We need to completely surpass this. We need to play a totally different game over here. Got it? Huh? Yeah.
Yes, sir.
6 more calls, you'll become this person. Now it's, oh my God, how do I do all this? 6 more calls. You do a good project, you talk like this, you engage in the group activities and all that stuff. Done. It will happen. Yeah. Awesome, Radhan. I'll add one more small advice. Never accept a role if you think it's going to be a big compromise for you, for the way you live and everything. Never accept the role. It's better to not work. It's better you just go somewhere. What's your age right now?
I'm 21.
Ray. First I should have heard that. Then I should have spoken. This answer is relevant to everyone, but next 4
I'm
years.
2 years or too old.
No, listen. For the next 4 years, until you're 25, even if you don't work anywhere, just travel, know about products, talk to founders, go to these things. Whatever you do is going to be more valuable than getting stuck doing a 10,000 rupee job. I'm telling you, do not waste your time getting into these places where they give you 10,000, 20,000, right? And like what, 21 years old, how much you can make. That is not the point. Don't even go to these places. Do a good project for a startup. Of course, never work for free. I never ask you to work for free, but then go pitch yourself. For 2 days, you can work for free, for sure, right? You can always pitch yourself to work on an interesting project. You yourself take some problem statement, do it, go back to them and have a conversation. If you can do this with multiple startups and you will learn a lot, and that itself will work as a very great experience. I'm telling you, you'll find a lot of value in 2 years. Right? No, man, don't even chase the wrong game right now. Don't even go behind this word called settled life. If you want settled life, I am having a settled life. I'm telling you. Okay. I have done 7 years. I worked in Amazon, one of the best jobs out there. Before I got to Amazon, I got into Amazon by doing all these crazy stuff. That's why I got into Amazon. And I could comfortably quit Amazon, making 5x of what Amazon is paying. And I am having a settled life. This is the mentality you need to have. This is the actual settled life. I'm so happy. Like now I'm talking to you nicely, delivering. Like, I'm so happy doing this. I don't feel like this is work for me. This is settled life. Every moment of whatever you're doing, you should feel very happy and fulfilled and becoming valuable. This is what you aim for. That means to do this, your 20s, please do not get trapped. Do a lot more. I did way more crazier things in my 20s. Did some workshops here, did some startup, that business, nothing. Did not worry about whether it will fail, this, that, whatever, will I get ashamed, this, nothing. Crazy only. Right? That's my advice. If you are 21, I wouldn't stop until 29, but I'm giving you 4 years. Do crazy stuff, bro. Crazy stuff. Okay? Awesome.
Okay, got it.
We'll talk more. I'm not going to leave you here. Yeah. Awesome.